Vera, your thoughts on that game?
It's been very, very useful. Of course, happy with the win. Every 3 points of 3 points. But we have built it up in a way, as everybody has been watching, I could see it, that it's pre-season game. We wanted to have as many players given game time, game minutes, because we need to get into the rhythm in 2 weeks' time to play Georgia. Normally you take 6 weeks for that, and we have 2 weeks. It's fantastic that we played today against Philippines. We're so happy for that. We could, with help of all the clubs involved, we could start a few days earlier, so that we can have a game before the FIFA window starts. Denise O'Sullivan will come in tomorrow after her game of today, and here it was of course about winning, but getting rhythm and getting our game plan played. And I think that we've made a few big steps, especially in controlling. In the first half we could see that, especially controlling the play. The second half, with all the subs and all the changes, the rhythm was a bit gone, but by times you could see it back. And you could also see what we have been training on this week, with the combinations that we've made. They all came back. We built on this. We took a bit of risk because at 60 minutes we had everybody already subbed. We had no subs left, so there was a risk that we could end up with 10 players. But we've taken that risk very consciously, because game time, rhythm, that was the key issue of this game.
The heat was a factor as well, isn't that purposely why we're here in Turkey, because of the heat that's going to be in Georgia?
Yeah, I said at the pre-match meeting it was so hot this afternoon. Now it's a bit cooler, but I said this is why we're here. So we are not going even to think about the heat. We do everything professionally, so the electrolytes, the ice towel in the neck at the water breaks, and everything that is involved in that. But we're not talking about the heat anymore, and the humidity, because that's also high here, because that is what we needed, that is what we wanted. So we embrace it, we love it, because we have to be ready for Georgia.
A first start for Lily Ag, got a goal, played well.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, fantastic on your debut, and then scoring the winner even at the end of the game, that showed out. She's done really well. In my opinion, she's really a 6, and her best qualities is that from behind she can push forward and put the opponent under pressure. And by times she sees the moments to get into the box. So together with Megan, they were the real sitters of that first half.
And also debut for Jessie Stapleton, still very young but very impressive.
Yeah, well, Jessie, we all know her talents, and she needs those games to grow. Unfortunately, we can bring 27 players so that we can give players game time, because we already are preparing for the next step.
And the next step is we still have another week in Turkey before we travel to Georgia, so there's still a lot of work still to do.
Yeah, rhythm, our match fitness, we're going to do that in a very controlled way. The fact that we have here a group that has had no rhythm is in pre-season, and so far as I know we have no muscle injuries, also not after this game. I'm very proud on our periodization and our staff and the medical staff.